Hello everyone, welcome to CL Uni-Verse. We are back with our Ivy Insights podcast series. Today we'll talk about Ivy League admissions from easiest to hardest, from most expensive to least expensive. We have with us our esteemed guest, Mr. Vishal Sehgal. He advanced his education with a master's degree at Harvard Institute. He has also earned the prestigious Joint Japan World Bank Scholarship. He's passionate about mentoring students. He's guided students to the best of universities across the globe, which include Harvard, MIT, Oxford, UCLA, Cornell, to name a few. With his extensive experience and a global network, he's helped a lot of students to fulfill their dreams to get admissions into the top Ivy League universities. So, moving on with our podcast, sir, a very warm welcome to you.
Thank you.
So, the first question we have, if you could shed some light on which universities are considered as easiest to gain admissions into and which one is the most difficult or perceived to be the most difficult one to get into.
So this is a trick question is what I would say.
Right.
We are talking of admission rates in the region of 5 to 6%.
Right.
Of applicants.
Right.
Nothing is easy at that level.
Right.
Okay. But the myths that I've heard is that Brown is easier,
right,
or Cornell is easier,
right,
than others, and I consider them to be myths or misconceptions.
All right.
Having said that, I will say you as a student can make it easy.
Right.
And how do you make it easy? By making a great application, by showcasing your passion, by showcasing the fact that you are prepared, that you have done research, and putting together an application package that impresses the recruitment or the admissions team.
Right. So for students interested in pursuing engineering and computer science, which Ivy League university tops the chart? And could you offer insights into the program structures and unique opportunities for Indian students?
Again, I come back to this, and when you go to a top university,
right,
yes, you are focused on a set of subjects that you are looking at. So you are focused on computer science or you are focused on engineering.
Right.
But the fact remains, a computer science or engineering, the applications that you will use and over a time what you want to get out of this course for your career may be different.
Okay.
So hardcore, let's say, computer science universities are, I would say, Cornell and Princeton out of the Ivy Leagues, not Ivy Pluses or anybody else. And, the opportunities and structures that are there, if you want to do a bit more of, let's say, applications of computer science into medical, for example, then Harvard may be a better place. Slightly. Again, we are talking at the differences at the margin. We are not talking of differences in kind.
Right.
And that's the big part that you need to look at.
Right.
Program structures are extremely flexible. So they allow you to do a lot of stuff with your computer science or with your engineering.
Right.
So the breadth requirements may take you to Indian studies, to Chinese poetry, to theater, etc.
Right.
Okay, Columbia has a core curriculum, for example, that everybody kind of needs to do. Stanford, for example, has a computer science curriculum that every student needs to kind of look at. So people have these differentiations, but the course structure has three very clear parts. The declaration of the major happens in the second year. There is a lot of research opportunities and industry training opportunities. And the third part is that there is a flexibility of electives. There is a range of electives that is available, and that allows you to create a degree that is customized to yourself. And that is one of the key reasons you go to some of these top universities, because the expanse that is available.
Right. So, coming, in a very interesting question here, something that we touched about in our another episode as well. So, where you alluded to having a Lord Krishna to every Arjun. So, what role do Ivy coaches play in the application process for Indian students? And what are the factors, what are the things that students and parents should consider while seeking assistance?
So, first of all, let me be very clear. An Ivy coach or a mentor is not a necessary condition.
Okay.
So don't be under pressure to hire a coach
Right.
to help you. Let's be very clear.
Right.
What does a coach or a consultant or a mentor help you do? There are two sets of things. One is the technicality of the application.
Right.
You know, how to fill a particular thing,
Right.
how to format, how to get a predicted scores, you know, how many activities,
Right.
common app ko kaise.
Right.
And for that, you can get a consultant.
Right.
The other part is, and therefore I use that very specific example of a mentor
Right.
rather than an admissions consultant.
Correct.
Right? A mentor is somebody who will show you the way, who will guide you,
Right.
who is focused on the outcomes from you, who's not focused on brands.
Right.
He or she is focused not on numbers,
Right.
but on you. So the mentor is building a plan that is customized for you.
Right.
He or she is not building a plan that is generic. So it is not that if you take these 5 steps, this is going to happen, this is not going to happen.
Right.
Let's be very clear. Also, don't go to a consultant who puts, things like 3 foreign courses, summer courses होने जरूरी हैं.
Right.
नहीं है.
Right.
Right? So go to somebody who's helping you with this and is not outsourcing the stuff to people who are not educated enough.
Right.
Right? So
Right.
go to people who have experience, preferably who have lived or worked in multiple environments, and most importantly, go to people who are willing to spend that time with you to know you better.
Right.
This is critical because the application needs to come out from the heart and it is your application.
Right.
Finally, as I said, there are no straight lines.
Right.
This is going to be a zigzag journey.
Right.
So go to a coach or a mentor who's there for you and picks you up
Right.
and motivates you
Right.
at a period of time.
Right.
Also, a lot of time, at least in my journey, what I have seen is I started this company and this work thinking that I was coaching students.
Right.
Actually, a lot of time I am coaching parents.
Right.
Right? So, an important advice for parents is don't live your life through your
Through your children.
Right? And this is an independent advice
Right.
from what you are doing.
Right.
And not getting admitted into an Ivy League is not at the
Not the end of the road.
world.
Right.
Right? If you get into a good university, it is important to focus on the outcomes that you are looking. And I reiterate this.
Right.
You are not going to an Ivy League for a thappa. Yes, the thappa is there,
Right.
but the brand stamp can come in several other ways.
Right.
Right, you are going there for the opportunities and for the ability to meet and excel in things that you are passionate about.
Right.
And therefore, 2 things need to happen. One, know your passion.
Right.
And B, then research the universities to find out which meet your goals.
Right.
Right. So this is
Right.
what I would say.
Right. There it is. You've heard from the expert himself. So it's really important to have a mentor, as he rightly points out. So someone who really helps you understand yourself. There is no general template as such that anyone can follow. However, a right mentor is someone who will help you grow, who will help you understand yourself, and will allow you to reach far and beyond, way beyond the Ivy League admissions. Right. So thank you so much for being with us, sir, for sharing all your valuable insights. That's it from this episode. Stay tuned for our upcoming episodes. Click on the bell icon, subscribe. In order to get your profile evaluated with our experts, please click on the link below in the description. Our team will reach out to you and help you understand your entire application journey. All the best. Thank you.